lovely Sagittarians. It's that time again. This is your reading for October 2025. It's lovely to be with you, Saggy. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Now, in meditation, I had a chuckle because I saw this woman flooring it down this road, and she entered a particular section of road which led to a ring road. It was a massive ring road which circled a huge city. And they were really confident, and they thought, okay, yeah, I know what to do. I know which exit to take, no problem. They put on a little bit of music. They were chilling out. They let their mind wander. And then they thought to themselves, oh no, I missed the exit. Damn. So they went all the way around again. It took them about half an hour until they got to the right exit. And just as they were about to turn into the exit, this van arrived, and these guys hopped out and started putting red bollards over this exit. And she thought, oh no. So she thought, well, there's another way. There's another way, I know. I will take this shortcut. Anyway, she ended up bumping down a dirt road and came to an abrupt stop. There was a big stop sign. And she thought to herself, oh, I used this road before, but it was quite a long time ago, and it's closed off. And she had to reverse back onto this little road, and she thought, all right, there's got to be another way. And so she popped on GPS, and she thought, okay, I'm just going to let GPS sort it out. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way of getting off this massive ring road. But she was beginning to feel irritated, and she turned the music off. She thought, I've got to concentrate. GPS took her in a completely different direction, which she thought was a bit strange. And then she saw signs for the airport. She thought, I don't want to go anywhere near the airport. I want to go the other side. I want to get into the city. Why the hell is GPS taking me to the airport? And then she realised that this was a new airport that was being built. The old one had been expanded, and the whole road system had changed. She pulled over. She got out the car. She put her hands on her hips. She was marching around her car swearing because she felt, whatever I do, I just can't get into the city. It's ridiculous. What's going on here? As she was marching around her car ranting, this car pulled in to the same lay-by, and this woman got out and she said, look, I kind of thought that you might need some help. And this woman explained, and the lady in the car said, look, don't worry about it. The whole system has changed. I will take you through it. Follow me. And so this woman sort of spluttered her thanks, got back in the car and followed this woman as she entered back onto this ring road. And this woman took a strange exit this person hadn't seen before. And before she knew it, she saw the signposts for the centre of the city. And she waved out the window, thank you. So Saggy, you may have felt as if you'd done this before. You may felt as if this was going to be easy, a no-brainer. Yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly how to do this. But maybe, Sag, times have changed. Maybe systems have changed, whether or not it's a computer system, whether or not it's a road system. I don't know. But Sag, someone is going to help you navigate something that you found very complicated and frustrating, and you're going to get there. You're going to get there, okay? It may just be it takes a little bit more time, but whatever this is, guys, let's jump in, see what this is all about. Alrighty, now the deck that I'm using is the Sanctus Concordia. As you guys know, everything is listed down below. The link to my channel if you like a reading, all the decks, and the link to book a reading if you'd like one. Okay, let's just begin. I think I'm getting confused. Let's see what's going on for my lovely Saggies. Thank you, Michael. Oh, yeah, cards are being a bit difficult. Sorry, I'm laughing. Sag, this is you. This is you, okay? This is you. 8 of Swords, and then Page of Cups. You may be in your head, you may be angry, you may be talking to somebody and you may lose your temper, and then you're going to apologise. Because what you're going to realise is, Sag, they're on your side. They are trying to help you. But you need to make sure that you treat whoever this is gently, with appreciation, because they're the ones that's going to help you get where you need to get to, okay? That's what I'm getting here. All right. So, Saggy, chill out, calm down. Let's see what comes through for my lovely Saggies. Thank you, Michael. It may even be, Sag, that you finally get there, whatever this is for you, and you look back thinking, actually, that was really easy, but I had outdated software or an outdated GPS, or I've forgotten how you do this. Something like that. Something like that, Saggy, but you'll get there, guys. We've all been there. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. I'm now seeing this woman in her car, and she's got a phone out, and she's actually typing note to self, typing in, okay, take this exit, take that road. She's reminding herself how to do this, so it's going to be easier next time. Okay. All right, Saggy. Oops. 8 of Wands. Yeah, Sag. Frustration, anger. You may feel like blowing up at someone. You really want to do this. You want this to happen fast. There may be even a time constraint, Sag, but you're going to have to slow down and really think about what you're doing here. Really think about what you're doing here. Yeah, Chariot, because you're moving too fast. Things are flying off the Chariot, right? You're going hell for leather. Just take a step back and keep a lookout for the signs that are directing you where you need to go. Look out for the signs. The signs may have changed, okay? In the past, 4 of Pentacles. Sag, you held back from moving in this direction, taking action for quite a long time. It may be you had other things to do. It could be you were concentrating on your finances. It could be this would take money and you didn't have money in the past. After that time, Wheel of Fortune, there was a fortunate turn of events, Sag, and you thought, okay, great. Now is the time. And so this is you going for it. What you're thinking about now is the Magician. I know I can manifest this. I know this is going to be easy peasy. No problem, says Saggy. As Saggy sticks on the music and chills out and floors it, yeah, easy peasy, no problem. But there's going to be a hitch, Sag, because everything's changed. In the immediate future, yeah, 7 of Wands. Saggy, you're going to realise that there are various obstacles in your way. You may feel like pushing against them. You may feel frustrated. You may feel like standing up for yourself. But Sag, there's no point in fighting fire with fire if you're literally fighting against yourself. What I'm getting is you realising that you didn't actually have the tools to do this, or this was going to be far more difficult than you thought, or the road that you thought you could take in the past has now changed, right? It no longer exists. What you're annoyed about, Sag, is it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, and it might be a bit of a shock. In your fears, the Hermit. Sag, what you're fearing is you're going to have to take a big step back and do a lot of thinking. You may be wise to seek some advice from someone, but somebody may move towards you, Sag, and give you that advice anyway because they want to help. What you're fearing is you're going to find yourself stuck, unable to move forward, with that building sense of frustration. In the environment, is the Ace of Pentacles. Sag, you're so frustrated because this represents where you want to go, what you want to do. There's a golden opportunity right in front of you, Sag. This is you in your car, right? Going around this damn ring road, looking at the city in the distance, thinking, well, it's just there, right? It can't be that difficult. But it is. You seem to be blocked at every turn. In your hopes, 7 of Cups. What you're hoping, Sag, is you can find another way around this, or you can find a way to achieve this. You're looking at options. You're hoping to find another option. And the outcome, guys, is the Death card. Okay, Saggy, you can do this. You can achieve this, guys. But you're going to need to end a cycle that you've been sitting in. You may need to give up something. You may need to completely change something. And then a new cycle is going to start, and then the door is going to open, and then you're going to get into the city, right? You are going to have to embrace major change to accomplish this. It might take a little bit of sacrifice somewhere down the line. This could be you having to fork out a bit of money. This could be you, Sag, needing to go the long way round. It might take a little bit longer. What the divine is saying is you can do this, you can achieve this, but it's not going to be as fast or as easy as you thought it might have been. You're going to have to slow down, maybe revise your plans, look at the situation also from, I'm hearing lots of different angles, and be patient. All right, Sag. Temperance, wow. Sag, the angels are with you. This is Archangel Michael. The angels are with you. You may be frustrating, though, because you may have been coasting, waiting, day in, day out, same old routine, same old cycle, right? Desperate to progress, and you're just not getting there. You're just not getting there. Yep. 4 of Wands, you've been patient. You've concentrated on your stability. You've concentrated on your foundation. It's all been good, but Sag, now you sort of want to fly, you want to move, you want to expand, and it's just that you feel every time you're getting somewhere, somebody puts a stop sign in front of you or red bollards in front of you, or you're realizing you're just bumping down a dirt track. It's as if, for God's sake, how difficult can this be? Yeah. Whoever is holding this gold opportunity in their hand that you're looking at, their energy, 9 of Wands. Saggy, they've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. Okay. They may know that it's not going to be as easy as you think to achieve this. They might have been through this process before or tried to go down this road before, right, symbolically. They know that it's not going to be easy. They know, they know, they know. King of Cups, okay. This is someone, Sag, who cares about you. This is somebody who wants you to be happy. They do understand that you want this quickly, or you want to feel as if you're finally getting somewhere. But I feel this is someone who's saying, Sag, don't worry, right? It's not urgent. There's no time constraint. You don't need to do this tomorrow. I'm very happy to wait, okay? So this could be somebody giving you an opportunity, but what you're saying to them is, I just can't do it. I can't get there. I can't accept this. Every single way is blocked. I don't know what to do. And they're saying, don't worry, Sag. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. This opportunity isn't going anywhere. You're just going to have to think outside the box. Okay? Underneath the deck, Sag, oh, bless you. We've got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, Sag, it's as if, for goodness sake, another road is blocked. I'm almost seeing somebody pulling up to gates or bollards. Their car is here and they're looking through the bollards or these gates thinking, oh, that's the road I wanted, but it's blocked off now. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, not easy, guys. 3 of Wands. Sag, this is you wanting to embrace change. This is you wanting to move forward. This is you thinking, finally, I know my ships are going to come in. But there's a question of how you're going to achieve this, how you're going to get there, because the divine is somehow saying, Sag, you need to end a cycle before you begin a new one. And things may be a little bit more complicated than you originally might have thought. The golden opportunity is there. It's not going anywhere. But you're going to have to find a way around a problem or a block or a barrier in order to achieve this. And you may need to be a bit more patient. And so, Sag, you are back, left standing at crossroads with this opportunity in your hand, thinking, well, what do I do now? What do I do now? I don't know. I've reached stalemate. Okay? You may have had pushback. If this is a job situation, Sag, you may have had pushback from 3 companies. The opportunity to move, to maybe live in a different area, to do something different is there. It's right in front of you. But it may well be, Sag, that you're going to need to spend a bit more time thinking about this or revise your CV. Or, Sag, if this is a relationship, you may want to be with a King of Cups, but are you in a relationship with somebody else? Do you need to end that first? Have you been coasting in a relationship? Right? And you're thinking, to hell with it, I want to be with this King of Cups, I'm just going to go for it. But the divine may be saying, no, 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 Saggy, come on, you got to finish closing out the cycle first. We're not going to allow you to do this until you close out the previous situation. Could be something like that, guys. But I am being told by Archangel Michael that you will get there. It's just going to take a little bit of effort, a little bit of sacrifice, and then everything's going to change, okay? All right, so here we go, Saggy. Archangel Michael, what is the 8 of Wands and the Chariot? I mean, all this push, drive forward. Sag, yeah, you want to go for it. This is you, hop, skipping and jumping, right? Oh, I want to go. But, Sag, you're moving too fast. It's a bit chaotic. Things are flying off the end of the Chariot. This is crazy fast, Sag. You've got to slow down. You've got to slow down and really look at this, because the original road that you hope to take may now not be possible for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I mean, this is you thinking, right, I'm going for it, but then block. 2 of Swords. The path ahead is blocked. The path ahead is blocked, Sag, and it's as if you're so frustrated. Yeah, Devil, you're obsessed with moving forward now. It's almost as if the more people put obstacles or blocks in your path, the more determined you are to move forward, to progress, to do this, right? To get some kind of traction. Yeah. Okay. Saggy, someone is saying to you, look, it will happen, but you're going to have to stay calm. You're going to have to be chilled about this. It's going to take some time, right? And you're thinking, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want to do it now. I would have done this yesterday if I could have done. You're a bit obsessed with this, Sag. But what I want to say is the opportunity isn't going anywhere. The opportunity isn't going anywhere. So I think if anything, you're giving yourself a time constraint because simply you felt frustrated, you know? What are you saying to this Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles is trying to guide you. The Knight of Pentacles is saying, look, don't worry, just give it another few months. It's the equivalent of that energy. And you're thinking, no, I want this next week. I want this next week, you know. Yeah, you want to close out a cycle, Sag. You want to close out a cycle. But for some reason, you're not able to do this yet. Not yet. So, guys, in the past, Four of Pentacles, you were holding back from taking action because either funds were too low, you didn't have the money to do this, or Sag, it may well be that you sat in fear. You know, oh, it's a big deal, I can't do this, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, okay. You held back from putting time, energy and effort into this, Sag, either because you didn't have the money, you were waiting for somebody to give you the money or waiting for somebody to help you financially, or it may well be, Sag, that you had a lot of responsibilities and you just couldn't do this. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do this. Three of Swords. It was heartbreaking for you. It was heartbreaking. You just had to sit there, right? You just had to sit there. I'm getting frustrated for you guys. King of Wands. Okay, Saggy, this could be you. Could be connecting with a masculine. Or, or Sag, it may well be that a King of Wands was supposed to help you in some way, but he didn't. And that was a heartbreaking realization. You may have hoped for support from someone, but it wasn't there when you needed it. Yeah. So guys, Wheel of Fortune. After that time of intense frustration, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel started to turn. The wheel started to turn, Saggy. Yes, it did. And you began to think that your ships would come in. You began to realize, Sag, that this might be possible. Nine of Pentacles. So this might be you sitting in a lot more financial stability, which might have given you the ability to do this if this took money, this new cycle, this expansion. Or you may have met someone who was going to show you the way, right? You might have thought, yeah, I can do this in the immediate past. But Sag, I don't think you did. Page of Pentacles, again, can be someone saying, I am sorry, Sag, but no. I'm sorry, but no. This was really disappointing for you because it's almost as if you felt you got this in the bag, right? You almost got this in the bag, but then you got to push back. This is you reaching the red bollards. Oh, all right. Yeah. Six of Cups. You might have looked back at the past thinking, God, in the past, this would have been much easier. You sat in nostalgia, guys, for whatever reason. So what you're thinking about now is the Magician. What you're thinking about now, Sag, is I can manifest this. I can actually do this. You were hoping for this in the past, but it didn't happen. After that time, you thought you could go for this because of the Nine of Pentacles energy, whatever that is for you, but somebody said no. What you're feeling, Sag, is now is the time. I can manifest this. I can, right? I can do this. The Star. Sag, this is some kind of wish come true for you. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarian energy with the Star. This is some kind of wish come true for you. Two of Pentacles. But Sag, there may be another block because for whatever reason, you're not able to move forward. You're not able to do it. What's on your mind? Okay, the Hierophant. Sag, it may be that somebody's saying, look, you have to follow protocol. You have to do things step by step. You have to do things traditionally, and this is you thinking, to hell with it, I just want to chuck the rule book out the window and go for it. But what you're realizing is it's not as easy as that. You can't do it that way. And you're annoyed because you feel that the longer this takes to achieve, the further and further away this wish come true is from you, and eventually it's going to disappear altogether. But guys, this King of Cups is saying to you, Sag, look, I know you're fed up waiting. I know you're annoyed about this, or I know you're frustrated, but you will get there. This is someone who is holding this Ace of Pentacles in the palm of their hand for you. They're not saying to you, Sag, I'm going to withdraw this if you don't accept this immediately. What they're doing, Sag, is they're trying to put your mind at rest that I'm hearing it's not a race. It's not a race. You don't have to jump for this immediately. And actually, it's better if you take your time and you follow the rules or follow the steps you need to take in order to move towards this in a much more relaxed state than if you were to race towards this and say, okay, fine, I'm here. Where is it? Where is it? You know, there's this need to bide your time. And I know you don't want to hear it, guys. I know it's frustrating. I've got a lot of fire in my chart. And when you want to go for something and somebody says no, or there's blocks put in your path, it is really, really frustrating. But I feel the divine wants you to just slow down a little bit. It could even be sad you need to fill out documents, paperwork, a contract, and you're thinking, no, to hell with all that. I just want to go for this. But this is very important because this is a big opportunity. If you rush towards this before you're ready, or when you're not prepared, it's going to crash and burn. And it's nothing to do with this King of Cups. This King of Cups is offering you the opportunity. But if you don't treat this opportunity with, I want to say respect, I'm sorry, then it's not going to happen for you. You're going to be too eager. You're going to be too keen. You're going to miss very important steps. It's not going to be done right. It's going to be a bit haphazard. If you slow down, you know you would have done everything you need to do to close out a previous cycle, if that's necessary, and you know you're ready. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles for my Saggies? Thank you, Michael. Really? Okay. Sag, you're going to hate me. You're going to hate me. I'm hearing January. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm actually hearing the 26th of January to the 1st of March. Sag, I'm just the reader. Okay. Let's have a look at your energy. I think you're really frustrated here. You're wanting to communicate with the King of Cups, who was saying to you, Sag, the opportunity's there. There's no time constraint. Don't worry, it's fine. But what you're saying to him is, look, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to, achieve this opportunity. I'm trying to move in this direction, but I just can't seem to right now. What they're saying is, Sag, it's not a massive issue. Just relax. Just relax. Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling all this frustration. Queen of Swords is, look, I've done everything I possibly can. I followed the right road. I did what I felt I needed to do, and I'm still blocked. You're annoyed. You're talking to this King of Cups. You're annoyed. You're annoyed. Yeah. Yeah. What you're saying to this King of Cups is, it seems that you're met with tower moments every time you try to go for this, and you want him to know that you're trying your best, but it's not easy. You're trying your best, you're trying to get there, but you're not having much luck. Yeah. What you're saying to him is, look, I am really sorry, but every single time I try to go for this, or every single time I try to remove an obstacle or a block, there's a difficult message of truth. No, 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 Sag. And you're getting fed up with it. What this King of Cups is saying is, it's really not crucially important that you accept this right now. I can wait. It's all right. He's trying to put your mind at rest, Sag. He's just trying to put your mind at rest. What are you saying to this King of Cups? I will get there. 6 of Wands. I will have victory and success. You're telling him you will achieve this, or you will find a way through, or you will find a way out of this situation you're in to accept this golden opportunity. But Sag, I think he's very relaxed about it. I think the person that's got a problem with it all is you, because you want this yesterday, you know. And I get it, guys. If you've had to wait and you've coasted and you've dreamed about this and you've wished for this and you still can't obtain this, you're going to be frustrated. But hang on in there a little bit longer. You may need to dot some I's, cross some T's, talk to somebody. You may need to seek advice. You may need to fill out a couple of forms if it's relevant. You may need to do some research, maybe go online. I don't know what the obstacle is. You may know what it is, and you're trying to find a way around it, but you're not getting anywhere. I feel sad somebody's going to guide you, though. I'm thinking back at the vision with this woman pulling into the lay-by and saying to this woman in the car who was in this rant, you know, don't worry, follow me. I know the way into the city. It's okay. It's going to be smooth sailing, Sag, once you pull over on the highway and you let off steam and you're in a more relaxed place and you can think logically. Then, Sag, I feel you're going to find the way through somehow. What is this King of Cups saying to my Saggies? Guys, I feel for you. We've all been there. Justice. Yeah, Sag, this is someone very patient, very calm. What they're saying is, look, no rush, no problem, relax. The opportunity is not going anywhere, Saggy. The opportunity is not going anywhere, Sag, right? King of Swords. He's speaking the truth. He's speaking the truth. This is someone who's already organised for you to have this opportunity. This is someone who's already organised for you to have this opportunity. The Emperor. Yeah. Sag, I mean, this is someone who is telling you the truth. This is someone who could be the head of a company. This is somebody who might be higher up. What they're saying is it's all organised, it's all sorted, Sag. The opportunity isn't going to anyone else. It's still your opportunity. And what you're having to say is, look, I'm trying my best to get to this, but I seem to be having a problem. Oh, guys. All right, what is the energy between you two? The Hanged Man. Okay. Saggy, they completely see your perspective. They understand your perspective. They may know you're a bit stuck. What you're doing is you're looking at the bigger picture, guys. You're just looking at the bigger picture. Okay? All right. So, in your hopes, you're hoping to find another way around this. What you're fearing, Sag, is you're going to sort of stay out in the wilderness, not able to do this. You may be feeling a bit isolated. The outcome is transformation. And I really feel that's what it is. The divine is saying, Sag, we're going to show you the way, but it's going to be an unusual route. You are going to have to sacrifice a little bit. You are going to have to close out a previous cycle. You're also going to have to accept that various things will be cut out of your life. Are you okay with that? All right. What are you thinking about? The Ten of Cups. Wow. Sag, this is going to be a tough one, guys. To achieve this, you may need to have a serious chat with your family, your parents, your partner, and say, look, I'm going to be closing out a cycle that I've been in. You're probably not going to agree. You're probably not going to approve. You're probably not going to like this. But this is my way forward. You are somehow going to make a massive change to a family situation. And something has to end, something has to go. Something has to go. Five of Swords. Okay. What has to change, Sag, might be, and guys, I don't want to upset anyone, might be you may have tried to do this on the quiet, secretively in the past. Somebody may have found out and blocked you. What the divine is saying is, Sag, if you're totally upfront about what you're hoping to achieve, what you want to do, this is possible. What they're basically saying is, Sag, you need to put an end to sabotaging a family situation, which is what you might have realized you would have done in the past, which means getting your cards on the table, speaking to your family, speaking to your partner, speaking to your parents, and saying, okay, this is what I want to do. Just being upfront about it. Because, Sag, if there was any sense that you try to do this quietly, that's why it might have been blocked, because the divine wanted you to do this in open sunlight, right? They wanted you to do this without fear of being held back. And so what Source is saying is, if you're ready to speak to your family about you needing to close out a cycle, and it may mean ending a family situation, you need to do that rather than trying to head off and do this quietly on your own before anyone can stop you. That's the energy, guys. And I'm sorry to say that. That's the energy. You've got to take control of something, speak to someone, stand opposite someone and say, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I'd like to do. I know you're not going to be happy. I know you're going to disapprove, but this is my way forward. They're asking you to be brave and do that, and not do this sort of secretively behind the scenes, because people could get hurt, Saggy. You know? People could get hurt. They're asking you to be really honest with those around you. Yeah. All right, Sag, divine is saying, death card, judgment. You need to make a serious judgment call. If you want your life to change, you are going to have to radically change a family dynamic, or you're going to have to cut out a partnership. In the past, you may have tried to move yourself forward by running away from a family dynamic, or by not telling somebody in a family what you were doing. What the divine is saying is, no, 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 you need to be totally upfront. Be totally upfront, and then this is possible. And then this is possible. And then we're going to allow you to move to calmer waters, having taken lessons from the past, and you're going to be able to progress very slowly, gently down this river. No rushing in the chariot, right? What the divine is saying is, if you do this right, we're going to allow this to happen for you. So, if Sagittarius has the courage to speak to a family, a partner, a person about this, be open and honest, be open and upfront, is it going to happen? Three of Cups. I think it's going to happen, Sag. I think it's going to happen. And you may be there, thrilled, thinking, thank God for that, at last. Yeah. Sag, it's going to happen, okay? There's going to be celebration. There's going to be a serious conversation with someone. It could even be your bank manager. It could be a realtor. It could be an earth sign. There needs to be a conversation with someone about what you hope to do. And there's going to have to be some organization or reorganization. And then you're going to get there. And then you're going to get there, okay? Yeah. Ace of Cups, Saggy, this could be love, could all be about love. Or this is you, Saggy, sat in self-love, standing up for what you want, rather than trying to do this on the quiet, being open about what you want. And if you can do that and accept that some people will agree, some people may not, and take those knocks, right, then I think the divine is going to say, okay, Saggy really wants this. They've done the right thing. They've taken it slowly. They've done it step by step. They followed the protocol. So we're going to allow this. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful, guys. Yep. So where is this going to go for my Saggies? All right. Sag, if you have the courage to leave any or all other opportunities in the past, turn your back on all or other opportunities and face the music, is what I'm hearing. Okay, face the music. Then this is going to happen for you. Then this is going to happen for you, but you're going to have to let something else go to achieve this. Okay, you're going to have to. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You're going to have to let something go. You're going to have to drop an old cycle, end a situation for this new situation to unfold in front of you, for this to be successful. And I think Sag is going to be. All right, guys. So I am leaving the reading there. I really hope it's helped you guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just listen again to this reading if you need a few pointers, because I feel as if there's been a lot of information that's come through. Take care of you guys, and I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Sag. Bye now.